So 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they are all charged, obviously. We're going to drive them with this, the Makita TD171 brushless, top of the line impact driver. Okay, I'm going to drive 100mm 14 gauge batten screws. Is there any difference in power, not longevity, but power, between a 1.5 through to a 6 amp hour battery? The Makita will be on its highest setting. Here we go, 1.5 amp hour. 3, 2, 1, go! Next, 2 amp hour. 2, 1. 3 amp hour. 2, 1. 4 amp hour. 2, 1. 5 amp hour. 2, 1. 6 amp hour. Oh, 3, 2, 1. What I'd like to do now is test the 1.5 against the 6.
Felt like the from the 4 onward was
Yeah, it did.
way more.
Yeah. This tool also does a weird thing on that 4 setting. When you've got it running, it'll change speed, even though it's on a set speed. It seems to change. But it didn't do it on the 1.5 and the 2, and maybe the 3. But you'll start off with that 4 on the 4 setting, and it'll go and it'll feel the torque and it'll start, the tone changes.
Yeah.
But it didn't do it on those first couple, I don't think.
I reckon from 4 onward it just was noticeably different.
Well, I'll try the 1.5 against the 6. Okay, 6 amp hour, let's go. 3, 2, 1. 1.5. 3, 2, 1. Need to time those, see what difference it makes. We have to put them next to each other on the video. It sounded different. 200mm 14 gauge batten screws. 1.5 versus 6. Let's go. Go. Three seconds faster. 3 seconds faster, and it jumped into the high torque mode much earlier than the 1.5 did. The 1.5 got in maybe a third of the screw, well, this was probably less than a quarter before it ramped up. Even though I would have thought it would probably be the other way around. I would have expected the 1.5 to do that, because it would have felt more force in the battery, and it's all very interesting. Kind of pointless, unless you're driving 10,000 screws a day. It probably doesn't matter. What you gain in the power you might get from the 6 amp hour, you lose in the weight advantage you get by not having to carry around that extra half a battery. So
yeah, that's true.
Personal choices really, but in theory you're going to have to change this 4 times. Oh shit, that's hot. Done it again. You're going to have to change that 4 times for one of those. In theory.
In theory.
In theory. Next test, running all of them until they die. How many screws can every battery take? Will this one do 4 times as many screws as that one? Okay, in this test, two 5 amp hour batteries on the miter saw, cutting 10x2 treated timber. Do a couple of cuts with this, then we'll change over the 2 amp hour and see if there's any drop in power. Okay, we've now got the 2 amp hour batteries on. We'll see if it sounds any different. It's pretty similar to me. 5 cuts, left. Felt pretty much the same to me.
Not much in it, eh?
Not worth complaining about on a YouTube comment. What we need is see what the RPM is. See if there's any slight difference in RPM.
And we need a
Need a tachometer.
a spectro thingy to look at the sound wave.
We are set on 34. Let's lock and load. Hit 34 when it was on 4:15, but took a long time to stop, didn't it? Now I know a lot of you are already furiously typing away in the comment section about how much quicker it would be if I put a 6 amp hour on here instead of a 3. So 6 amp hour, freshly charged. Let's go. 4:28, the time to beat. There you go. Did it 20 seconds quicker. Assuming I drained exactly the same amount of air out. Bit hard to tell. I drained it each time until I could stop hearing it, feeling it. I don't know what happened to Rob. Oh, he's getting the Barbie going. Good man. We've got the old mesquite briquettes for dinner tonight.
Yeah, like mesquites.
Shit, they don't look very tasty. How many of those do we have to eat each? That's a lot.